So there's CCTV in and outside of his house.
Yeah.
I've seen the system. I'm a security professional. I looked at, we did a bit of a review. It's a pretty good system. Why isn't that being used in court? That's one.
Yeah.
Two, this is a famous and wealthy man with a lot of influence. Is it really that rare or that unique to have false allegations against famous men with wealth, with influence? Third, if we look at, and again, I don't want to say anything that I shouldn't legally, but if we look at the source of these complaints, as I understand it, they're not from the most... Initially, for example, there was this narrative that, these are innocent women who have been taken from the village and they've been exploited. If you look into this details, these women are far from poor village girls. They're women who were working as, in that industry, which I think is haram, and I don't have anything to do with it, but they were working in like strippers or OnlyFans, these sorts of things prior. They have been known to be, and it's very difficult to talk about, these women are not innocent.
Yeah.
And also, as we saw today come out, there's phone records of them plotting together as to how to best extract resources and essentially do what is quite predictable.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think this is a gender thing. We don't need to gender it. Certain levels of people will do anything they can to get ahead in life, even if it means ruining someone else's life. I believe it's a lot more logical to assess that we have some people using nefarious tactics to get resources or attention or whatever the agenda is. I think that's a lot more realistic than someone who's very wealthy having to exploit someone for a small amount of money.
Yeah.
When you are driving a Bugatti and flying in private jets, logically, do you have the time or the attention to try and exploit someone for low levels of money? Again, so yes, there's a lot of people saying there's no evidence, but on top of that, there's no logic being applied here.
Yeah.
And if we look at the other side, we know that he's very influential. We know that many different people with significant power would like him to shut up and stop empowering men, stop speaking pro-traditional values, perhaps stop representing and bringing attention to Islam. Isn't it a logical conclusion that perhaps there's an agenda here?
Yeah.
And again, I'm not a lawyer, but we can see with some of the tactics that are happening, why is the CCTV footage not included? Why are there all these leaks coming out?
Yeah.
Why are they being held for such an extended period of time without charges?
Yeah.
I understand Romanian law is Romanian law. I don't, I'm not going to criticize a legal system. I'm not a lawyer. But on a logical, ethical, human level, if you have evidence, why would you not charge somebody? These things, for me, as a layperson, as a non-legal professional, they don't add up. So